of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
It's 2nd down and goal.
On 2nd and goal, Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the turn will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Murray. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Rolling to his right. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Again, they'll throw with Murray. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from it. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Murray to air it out again. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 40. Past the 20.
Don't worry about it, baby.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. They were in the dime. They had 6 defensive backs there, so go ahead and throw it. He threw it, and it hurt him.
It's almost thrown into a blanket of coverage, isn't it? You talk about the best defenders you have are the defensive backs. 6 of them on the field. You're almost asking for trouble, and that's exactly what they ran into. Ended up throwing a pick 6.
Yeah, 6 defenders and 6 points. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Murray. Caught left side, Williams. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
They'll take over.
And as a defender, if you come up with 2 interceptions in a game, that's pretty rare in the NFL. You might see one guy a weekend do that. But to have 2 in the 1st quarter, that's something you don't see all that often. I have a feeling they'll think twice about throwing in his direction.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Wilson's pass.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Jordan Brooks, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He'll buy some time right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think...
And now here is another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
At the Cardinals' 42-yard line.
On second down now, it's Carson, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. And he's got Lockett, and he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards, and the Seahawks first down.
On first down, Carson, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. The speed of Jordan Hicks on display there as he gets the tackle for loss.
The 31-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13, Wilson, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Out to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 24. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And now he's going to use his legs. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Murray now on first down. On the move to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the foot.
On the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
At their own 49-yard line.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Wilson, after the play fake to Carson, buying time to his left. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the Alabama man, Drake Kirkpatrick. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down. Murray going to throw. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
At the 47-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 39. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Being chased out left. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. But to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This is DJ Reed returning. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went it backwards, back to the 33.
Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
And this is caught off the deflection. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach, he knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's up. Either he has trouble with his punter, right? He's worried about his defense. There's an explanation in there that we're going to ask for after the game, because in this situation, I wouldn't have done that in normal circumstances, but maybe he thought my best opportunity is with my offense.
Yeah, interesting. Back in their own territory. Now we'll see what transpires. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down. Operating from the gun, Murray. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. A Cardinal first down, Murray to Hopkins.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Murray again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll try and...
Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. They'll roll him out right. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game.
Lining up for the extra point.
Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Here's Reed returning. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
A 3rd quarter now to 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Now it's Carson. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. From the gun, Wilson. Here's Carson with a... Wilson in the offense, not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Forced out to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think that teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their game plan, what they want to get done that day, go for it. Give it a try. Hey, let's see if your defense can rescue them a little bit.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Cardinals 6.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Drake. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing again, Murray rolling to his right. And he rifles one incomplete. Chase Edmonds, the man he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Got him in. Yards. Operating from the gun, Murray. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7.
Ball carrier.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
7-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Steps away. He's going to take off with it. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Here's Carson. He's got a first down past the 30. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation when they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. They'll run on first down. It's Carson, and he stopped immediately there. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down, Seattle.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one.
It's second down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Second and 10 now. Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Seattle.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Here's Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Dropped at the 17.
17-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Going deep for Hopkins, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Going deep for Hopkins. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. Oh, what a move. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Really surprised with the lead in a one-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get them in the end zone. Murray, one final try. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we
the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out